Dear members, this is one of my lessons from my online course.
We will just make sort of a side, okay?
But be careful what I do, okay? Because it's not going to be a real side view. What I'll try to do, this is a real side view. But what I'll try to do, I will try to make this type, you see, just a little bit. Because this is another top view that is a slight top view, but it's really nice. You know, there are some sketches that are really beautifully done by professional designers and people that have more talent than me. Okay, so we'll try to do that. So this means that my shadow right away goes there, you know, and the other wheel probably will be there, you know. Remember always the minor axis going to the vanishing point. So basically that's my car, you know. So if I make my side view, and then this is the other wheel on the other side, so I had to cover it with this part on the other side. It's gonna be a copy of this center line, you see? It's always the same section. So for the moment, that's what I have. Now with those lines, I can imagine in my head a type of a car, you know? So I'll try to make this car now. First of all, I want to make sure that my windshield has a little bit of crown, you know? It's not flat. Same thing, the front of the car. Now for the back, I won't put the third, you know, box there. No, I will make a modern, you know, SUV, something like that. So this is the moment we can still change things, you know. I put my wheel well. So I'm fixing also things because it's not that the first 3 times I make the 3 section, everything is perfect. So the more I move, the more I do things, now the better feel of what I'm doing I have. You see, I try to make a sort of nice little section change in the center. So now here I have my side fender. So here on the other side, you see I had to take that point into the vanishing point. It's gonna be there, and this one it's gonna be here, and here you have your front end. Then we put a little bit extra because it's a bumper. Now because of that line, I have to make sure that the other lines, you know, that I have here, that I have here, they all go. And also this one, because unless it's gonna look strange. So I go with my center line there. This is the center. The other one should be a little bit more over there. So I have my pillar in there, under the glass, reflection, side reflection. Here we have that reflection that is here, and here too. Of course, that line, you see? Same thing in the back. Okay, so now that I did that, what I can do, I just take my pen, okay, and I am very careful the quality, you know, of my lines. Like that, very sketchy. Now you see that from here to here it's a little bit too dark, and the rest is a little bit lighter, you see? So I have to make sure that I have a nice shading quality. So I go back again and I make sure that I have a better transition. A little bit there, just to show that there is a little bend, you know? Not too much. Then a little bit of the shadow. Then I take that line and I start working a little bit on the lines. I want to make sure that that line is really nice and dark. But as you can see, I'm not precise. I'm precise on the line, but I'm going off shapes. Because it has to be very sketchy. Same thing there. So that line also. Now we know that this is our pillar. So maybe a little bit thicker. So now we get little details that give us a better definition. It looks like you can grab that car. You can imagine already all the things you would like to add, you know? So now the outline, same thing in the focal point, which is mainly the center. I go there. You see, I go very dark, and then I shade that line. Same thing here. We have a reflection there, windshield. We have a reflection on top, a little bit there, so that we communicate that that's the wheel. Now it's for the brain. When the brain looks at that, it says, okay, the wheels are there, you know, very quickly. And then here we have, of course, our light. We don't see much on the other side, but here we can do some little things that look like. Here comes the nice part. We use a chalk. And I take just the paper to prepare it, okay? I will use the blue, but you can use any color you want, okay? And we are not gonna use any baby powder, only the spray fix once. Okay, that's it. I take the cotton and the spray fix. So this is quick and dirty, okay? So I take my chalk and I put a little bit of core. Now I'm not gonna do the whole car. I'm still gonna be concentrated on the focal point. I'm working now with this part because I'm really trying to be very light, just a little bit. Then I go back, I can put a little bit on the wheels, okay? After you can add any type of graphics you want, I will do it. Then I take a little bit extra to make sure that this dark part is a little bit darker. And that's it, it's finished.